What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So this is gonna be a little bit different style video than what we usually do. We usually vlog a little more, but we're gonna do a DIY video today, and it's a pretty solid and important one, especially if you're running a charge pipe with a TIAL 50mm blow-off valve, or a blow-off valve in general. So as you can see, you see this hose bar port right here. You see how it's pretty big. Now if you look at this one over here, look at that little guy.
It's a little guy.
It's just a small little nipple. So pretty much what's gonna happen is we're gonna be shaving this nipple off, and then we're gonna be replacing it with this is a 1/8 to a 1/4 hose adapter. The reason we do this is because TIAL recommends it, number one, and number two, it allows the response to be quicker. And also, as you can see, they're the same size. So you don't want to restrict the airflow to your blow-off valve, because you're going to have compressor surge and stuff like that. So this is going to be a DIY video on how to do it. I have seen stuff like this on forums, but I haven't seen a video posted on YouTube yet. So I'm hoping that this video will help you. So we're going to set the camera up in a good position so you guys can see what we're doing and kind of walk you through step by step of what's going on.
Alright guys, so I'm going to use something to trim it down. You can really use anything, grinding wheel, Dremel, whatever. And I'm going to take this nipple off, and I'm going to take this plastic off, make it flush with this one right here. And that way I'm going to start stepping up in drills, like start with the small one until I reach one that's this thickness. Drill the hole right here, and then we're going to use a tapping set to make the treads, and then we're going to use JB Weld to make sure it never comes off or leaks. So here we go. Alright, so hole is drilled out. I got it to the right size, made some room for the hexagon, and I could just tread my own, because it's soft plastic. So as I put this on, it's treading itself. So there we go. I can tighten all the way, but before I tighten it all the way, JB Weld. So we're gonna mix some JB Weld, put it all over the treads, just smear it on there, and tighten it up, and let it sit for 6 minutes, and it sets. Alright, we're done. I have some on my hands. I gotta take it off before it dries because that would really suck. But as you guys saw, put JB Weld all over the treads, screwed it on, threw a little bit more around, and just make sure you don't put any JB Weld in this hole or on the other side, because that's kind of defeating the purpose. And that's it.
Alright, so it's been a couple minutes now, and this looks pretty much like it's dried up. So that's all that you have to do. Really, it's a pretty simple, easy DIY. Thank you, Steve. Thanks, Steve, for doing it for me.
Of course.
But yeah, it's a pretty damn simple DIY, and it's definitely recommended. It like I said, it even comes in the instructions when you have a TIAL blow-off valve that you have to do it. So the plan is to get this whole side wrapped up, meaning that this little bit of wiring that's left, this goes to the top of the intake manifold, this goes to our T-bar sensor, and this goes to our throttle body. So we're going to take this blue tape off here, because obviously that can't stay there. We're gonna put the intake manifold on, and then screw this little electrical harness thing to the intake manifold, and then this side will be done, allowing us to then put on the throttle body, the charge pipe, and then the motor is gonna be good.
Alright, so Pat's having a little bit of a hard time putting the intake. It is a little tough because the rear inlet, it's so fat that it doesn't let us push this back. So we're gonna have to put some manpower into this and try and get the intake over the stud while pushing the inlet back and squishing it. Yeah, we can't really show much on this. I was just letting you guys know what the issue is, as usual. Well, here it goes on.
So the intake manifold is on and bolted down. Now I'm going to put on the throttle body, and then this side will be done except for the charge pipe. Alright, so the throttle body's on. Now I'm going to put the charge pipe with the blow-off valve and the air filters on, so that way this side is all wrapped up. Alright, here we are with the charge pipe and the blow-off valve on, along with the rear intake. The reason I didn't put the front one on is because I still have to put the radiator and the intercooler and the fan shroud on. I can't put this one on yet. I could, but there's no point because I still have to, you know, kind of figure out where this inlet's gonna sit, because you don't want it to rub up against the belt, which, if you guys can see, the belt's on. So we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. Oil cooler lines are on. As you can see, everything is in. But I mean, we got a lot done today, as I said. As you can see, I mean, this motor is pretty much put back together. The motor part itself is like all ready to go. It's just, you know, we need to put the intercooler and the radiator and the fan shroud, which will be in probably the next video. But besides that, I mean, everything is wired up. Everything is ready to go. So, you know, definitely help support the channel, please. I would really appreciate it. Help support us just by going down, clicking the subscribe button, turning on post notifications. You know, just giving us your view and your thumbs up, or even your opinion in the comment section below really means a lot to me, and it means just as much to Steve. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series. We got a lot coming, and you know, this car should be started very, very soon. Well, hopefully started very, very soon. Anyway, we're gonna end it like that. So always remember, work hard, stay humble.